Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video on Balboa. Instead of this video, I'm going to be talking about the new fish update because in my honest opinion, this update sucks. Like, this was honestly a waste of a week. Even the quality of life changes, me personally, I haven't noticed a single difference. I'm not gonna lie. You guys can feel free to leave your own thoughts inside the comment section down below. My current goal is 60,000 subscribers. If we can get that, I would greatly appreciate it. But yeah, I'll just be giving my own opinions on this update, and you guys can kind of feel free to have your own opinions inside the comment section down below. But yeah, without further ado, let's just get right into it. Alright, so the very first thing is going to be the quality of life changes inside of this update, and I'm not going to lie, the only noticeable one is going to be the inventory one, and even that, it's kind of just like, I mean, it's whatever. It's kind of cool, but there's, like, you don't really need it. I mean, it's okay. It might be something I use in the future, maybe. But other than that, I don't notice a single quality of life change other than the inventory. Maybe they made the game slightly less laggy or something, but there is not a single other improvement that I've noticed other than just the inventory sorting. That's the only quality of life change that I've seen. So calling this a quality of life update when there's only one noticeable change is kind of crazy. But then we have the archaeologist event as well, which in my opinion, there was no reason to add this. The only reward that you get is like one of the worst rods inside the game. It's literally like just, it costs like 8k. It's just a better steady rod. If you want to do the whole event when you're very early on into the game for a better steady rod, you can. But I'm not gonna lie to you, there's not a singular reason to do this. If you already have like the Rod of the Depths or something like that, there's basically no reason to do this event if you're higher than like level 20. I'm not gonna lie, if you're higher than level 20, there is not a singular reason to touch this event like at all, which is kind of interesting. I don't know why they would make it like that when like literally more than half of their player count is all like end game right now. But yeah, the only other stuff that we got inside this update was pure pay to win. Yeah, you can now buy credits, which is interesting. First of all, the pricing is insane. 900 Robux for 25k is the biggest game I think I've ever seen. And then we got some more bobbers. Yeah, that's all we got this update. So we got one quality of life change. We got one new bestiary with, they say 10 limited time fish, but in reality it's just bones for the event. Some new bobbers, and one new rod that is barely better than a steady rod. And yeah, that's the whole update. I'm not joking, like that is literally the whole update. We got a sort inventory button, we got some pay to win stuff, and one new rod that is not good at all. And I wish I was joking, but that is literally the whole update. Now, it is fine because next update is supposed to be their biggest content update yet, but this week, prepare to be bored, to say the very least. I would say this is by far going to be the most boring week you probably will ever play on Fish. Even like release, no, like this is going to be by far the most boring week of Fish hopefully ever. But yeah, no, this update literally, I mean, you guys can see the update log. Literally, they say one new bestiary, which is 10 bones, one new rod, 4 new bobbers. You can now buy credits, and then they have the archaeologist event, which just unlocks this new rod, which is basically a steady rod. And then they added inventory sorting, optimized some of the map, fixed crash issues. They didn't even add, like, if you go to the Fish public testing, I thought they were going to add a lot of this. I thought they were going to add the low performance mode, you know, the rod abilities and all this other stuff, you know, the V effects. But no, all that they did was add inventory sorting and one event that, quite frankly, I don't think half the player counts are really even going to do, because there's no reason to do it. There's not a singular reason to do this current event, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, hopefully next update we get the low performance mode, because I know some people with like bad computers or even like mobile or console or whatever other platforms they play this game on, are suffering because this game for some reason is kind of laggy. And when you're trying to catch a fish or whatever, that's obviously not what you want. Hopefully the no life rod gets a rework because it is still by far the ugliest rod in the game, and you literally have to get level 500 for it. And we just have to hope that the Megalodon event is good and the new island is good, because this current update that we got, yeah, no. Like, it's hard to even call this an update, because what we got was basically relatively nothing. Inventory sorting, some pay-to-win aspects, one new rod that isn't good at all. That's what we got this update. So as far as content for this week, you can do the event, which takes about 2 hours. No, probably not even that. Maybe like 30 minutes. I don't know. I haven't even done the event. Low-key, the update came out. I was awake. I was going to record the update, and I was just like, what is this? And I got off. That's like, hey, I have no idea what videos I'm posting for the next week until the next update comes out, because this update was tragic. I'm not gonna lie. So hopefully they don't do something like this in the future, where they call it a quality of life update, and then all that they add is pay to win aspects and one new core feature, which isn't even a core feature at all. Yeah, kind of tragic of an update, I won't lie. All that we got was some new bobbers, which look kind of cool, a pay to win aspect for gems, which is just a complete scam. Like, none of this is worth it at all. And then one new event that you can literally complete in like 30 minutes max for a new rod that is literally terrible. So yeah, inside the comments, you guys can feel free to leave your own thoughts and opinions on this update. That's just my thoughts. In my opinion, I think it's by far the worst update they have released by far, and probably, hopefully, the worst update they ever release, because if we ever did an update like this again, I'll genuinely probably cry, because why? Like, I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of crazy. This is kind of crazy. Quality of life update for one quality of life change is an insane thing to witness, because the game feels the exact same, except it has an inventory sort and one event that takes 30 minutes. So yeah, get your macros ready. Go back to the depths for another week, because we're not getting any content until next week. But yeah, if you guys ended up enjoying the video, like and subscribe. Hey, you guys can feel free to leave your own thoughts in the comments. Maybe some of you guys disagree with me. I haven't even played this update, because I read the update log and went back to sleep, because no, I'm not trying to play an update that literally has zero content. So yeah, basically this update is just, you do the event, you go back to the depths, you AFK farm for a week, and then the next update will come out, and then you can use all the money that you got during that week. I'm not gonna lie, that is basically what this update is, because let's be real, not a single soul is buying these credits. If you're buying a bobber, you're only gonna buy the fossil fish, and yeah, that's basically the update. You guys can feel free to leave your own thoughts inside the comments. That's it for me, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.